Let us begin the meeting here. City of Lawrence Board of Public Works and Safety regular meeting held here at the George Keller Public Assembly Room in the Lawrence Governmental Center, April 13th, convening at 5 p.m. We're going to call the meeting to order and let it reflect we have a quorum to do business today. And the first item before us are the minutes of the regular meeting on March 23rd, 2023. Are there any corrections, admissions, or deletions to those minutes? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve those minutes?
Motion to approve.
By Mrs. Browner. Is there a second?
I second.
Second by Mr. Clark. By roll call order, Mrs. Browner.
Yes.
In favor. And Mr. Clark.
Yes.
And I will abstain since I was not in attendance, so the motion carries for the minutes 2-0. We move on to unfinished business, none before the board today. Move directly into new business, certifying the Lawrence Police Department 2023 Session 2 hiring process eligibility list. And we have the chief before us, and he has the floor.
Thank you. It's always an honor to be with you. Thank you for being here on such a beautiful afternoon. But kudos again, and a big recognition to Captain Schneider and her team, who's on the session here virtually as well, for moving us forward in our hiring processes. It's tough going, but they're doing extraordinary work. So we have one candidate who is moving on to a conditional offer. Medical and psychological examinations are next. Should the board approve of this list involving this one candidate, or containing this one candidate.
Okay, having heard those comments, questions?
I don't remember how many candidates in total did you have? It's the one?
Yeah, on this session?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the information in front of me. Captain Schneider, is that something you
That's
have
fine.
with you?
I couldn't hear her audio. I heard you, but I couldn't hear the question.
How many candidates we started with for this session?
Originally, 31 were invited to the physical agility. 4 showed up. 3 passed the full agility.
Okay.
Then it's not at all unusual as we go through the physical agility, the written test, the oral testing, background investigations, that we lose about 50% now. And what Captain Schneider is describing is not unique to Lawrence. That is something that is happening with every law enforcement agency throughout central Indiana, the state of Indiana, really throughout the country. And we all talk, but anyway, we have another session that is starting up very soon. And again, Captain Schneider and her team have really done a magnificent job in trying to get not only get people recruited to come here, but to participate in the testing and to go. It's a competitive process now. We're competing with limited talent. People who not a lot of people want to be police officers now. So. Anyway, we're looking forward to hopefully to the approval of this candidate to move forward.
Any other questions for the chief? Hearing none, is there a motion certifying the Lawrence Police Department 2023 Session 2 hiring process eligibility list of 1 at this point?
Motion to approve.
By Mrs. Browner. Is there a second?
I second.
By Mr. Clark. Questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by roll call vote. Mrs. Browner?
Aye.
Aye. Mr. Clark?
Aye.
Aye. And Mr. Reeser? I will affirm aye as well. So the motion carries 3-0. And good luck, Chief, on our one candidate so far.
Thank you. Our quest continues.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Item B on the agenda in our last item today, assurance of addendum number 1 to the solid waste recycling RFP. We do have Caitlin on the Zoom here with us today. Are there questions concerning the addendum?
Oh, I don't have any.
If you guys want me to just briefly go through it,
Yes.
if that works.
Yes. Thank you.
We got
Certainly.
a lot of questions. Most of those I put into the Q&A, which I can just send out at any time because it doesn't really change the terms of the RFP. And if you flip through, I think Renee sent that out earlier today. page 4 and 5 are all the new questions and answers. The addendum itself addresses some more important things that are really relevant to the RFP. One of those is people wanted to know the sizes of all of the dumpsters. So we went through and added all of those to the RFP. And then we actually found out that there were 2 more city asset dumpsters that had not been included. So we put those in there. The other big thing is we went into the process of overage tags, which Renee can discuss if you guys have questions, but basically buying tags for additional loose bags. We put that in there, and then we did ask for a performance bond already. So we went more into the performance bond and what we're looking for and what it will be, because we got some questions on that. So if you all vote to issue the addendum, all of the changes are bolded, and those are the big changes. And so the RFP would be changed in those ways, and then we'd also issue the Q&A, and that would address everything we've received so far.
Okay. Questions?
Nope.
For good comments and things the board.
Well, will they be providing new trash, excuse me, trash cans replacing the ones we have now, or will we be doing our own?
To my knowledge, if we go with our current contractor, they would stay, and if we go with a new contractor, whoever it is, they would supply their own bins. Renee, is that what you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Other questions? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve assurance of addendum number 1 to the solid waste recycling RFP?
Motion to approve?
By Mrs. Browner. Is there a second?
I second.
By Mr. Clark. Questions on the motion? Hearing none, again by roll call vote. Mrs. Browner
Yes.
and Mr. Clark
Yes.
and Mr. Reeser is a yes, so it carries 3-0. It is approved. Comments administration. We have Chief here and they have a few things for us.
Not gonna miss the opportunity to, there's never been a better time to pursue a career in law enforcement for those that are interested. JoinLawrencePD.com is the website to investigate and to apply through. So anybody who may have some interest in a career in law enforcement, we encourage you to check out that website, JoinLawrencePD.com, and you can apply right on there and see all the benefits and conditions that we offer. We're very competitive with other agencies here in Central Indiana, and we're very proud of that. So the other thing I would say, Saturday, April 22nd, a couple Saturdays from now, is our Community Shred Day again. We're going to be at Belzer Middle School from 10 to 1, taking paper shredding, taking electronics for recycling and safe disposal, and any unneeded prescription medications can also be safely disposed of there as well. So 10 to 1, it's a joint effort between local law enforcement agencies and Crime Stoppers of Central Indiana. It is a fundraiser for Crime Stoppers. They receive no tax dollars, but they provide that safe, anonymous way for people to give tips on crime information that occurs throughout Central Indiana. So it's an indispensable program that we derive benefit from, as well as other agencies throughout Central Indiana. So we're honored to support that program by doing these shred days. So again, Saturday, April 22nd, from 10 to 1, Belzer Middle School. Come see us.
Thank you. Good. Thanks for the update on that. Citizens' comments?
I'm going to
Okay.
do one
citizen's-
real quick comment for administration.
Oh, administration.
I'm seeing that Shree's not here. I wanted to let you guys know that we did get notice just the other day that we were awarded $1 million in the community crossing grants. So that's been on our Facebook, it's on our city website, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys saw that.
did.
And we're going to use that money very wisely on the old part of Lawrence, the historical part where I live. So Franklin Road all the way from Pelham Pike to 56th Street and several other streets over in those neighborhood are going to get paved this year, and I'm really excited to hear it. So thank you, Sri, for all of his hard work on that, and,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
money well needed and will be
yes.
well spent, for sure.
definitely.
So, thank
So
you
that
for
was it,
that
and I didn't
update.
have any comments from the or from the citizens that came to me, so.
Okay. Hearing those comments, is there a motion now to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
By Mrs. Browner, is there a second?
I second.
By Mr. Clark, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.